This is Camps from Team Paradise, just doing a quick, deck video. I completed my X-saber build that I'm taking with me to the Premier Tournament, Premier Championship Series this weekend. So I guess I'll show you guys the build. Here we go. First, got one X-saber Pashul. Camera's kind of blah, but hey, deal with me. Pashul's pretty good. Can't be destroyed by battle, so it kind of helps with things like Shura and Hell Dogs if you find any. It's just kind of nice. There's a little cock block put on the field, 2-star tuner. Helps a lot with the X-sabers, having 2-star tuner. 2 Full Helm Knights. These are really underestimated tuners. They're really good. It's like 1300 attack is kind of low, but when they destroy a defensive monster with battle, you can special summon an X-saber from your grave, allowing you to get more field presence, drop fall trolls easier, stuff like that. Also, once while they're face up on the field, they can negate an attack, so that's just like a little plus. They're very good tuners. Despite what lots of people do and say about X-sabers, I only run 2 Arabellums, because I don't like rescue catting into double Arabellums, just asking to get bottomless. So, 2 Arabellums, you guys already know the deal with Arabellums, what he does. I run 1 Regigira, just only 1. It's just, it does its job with the Dark Soul searching and, going into Ember's Blade if I want to. This card can be brought out many ways, so I don't really have a problem with playing 1, but 1's all I really need in this format. Sangan searches out like more than half this deck, but I usually search it out for Rescue Cat so I can get off Dark Soul searches. The fastest monster engine of this deck, it's like 1,000 times better than the Ember's Blade engine. It's just ridiculous. These things, you can bring them 2 out with Rescue Cat, do some synchros if you already have a tuner on the field. You could bring 1 out and 1 Arabellum to get instant Hunley, Goyo, Brionic. You can do plenty of things with this. You can bring them back from the graveyard with Fall Trolls or GECs and tribute them for Gotham's effect, a pluck hand. But every end of the turn, you get to search for each different Dark Soul you put into the graveyard. So it's an amazing card. I can Rescue Cat, pop for 2 of these, have them go to the graveyard at the end of the turn regardless because of Rescue Cat's effect and get 2 searches off, or I can pull off Synchro Summons with them. Dark Souls simply make this deck go around. They get all the monsters to your hand as fast as you need them to be. So yeah. And they can be sent to the graveyard any way, as long as they're sent to the graveyard on your side of the field. So somebody could Dark End Dragon these things to the grave and they'd still get their effect. It's pretty sexy. Lowered Ember's Blade down to 2 because lots of people are running Smashing and Knock and all sorts of stuff. So I lowered it down to 2. It's still effective, just Dark Soul kind of kicked it out as the main search. 1 Rescue Cat, because Rescue Cat's amazing in this deck. I don't double Arabellum. I usually 1 Dark Soul and 1 Arabellum, or just double Dark Soul for the search or big synchro pushes. 2 Boggart Knights. Boggart Knights are just, my bad. Boggart Knights are extremely good. It's just 1900 beat sticks. X-sabers usually don't have that kind of beat stickage. It's a welcome asset to the X-saber family. At 1900, you can try to tempt Kalutes out of Blackwing players while trying to swing over their Shuras and whatnot. It's just really good. And then its second effect, or its effect that lets it special summon a X-saber from your hand, level 4 or lower, really sets up the field for Fall Trolls. So even if you have a Fall Troll in the grave, you can... Oops. My bad. Wow, I'm a noob. Not my normal camera, actually press the zoom. Point being though, yeah, with Boggart Knight, you can summon it, special summon a Regigira from hand, get a Fall Troll back from your grave, and special summon that and get rolling, It's just pretty pro. Sorry about that zoom. The camera zoom button's off. It's in an awkward place. I actually have my hand resting on it. 3 Fall Trolls, enough said. You guys know Fall Trolls. Fall Trolls are very important to the deck. Infinite Loop, just big plays. With Fall Trolls on the field, you can keep bringing back Dark Souls and normal summoning your tuners, and you're good to go. You're getting a search, at least 1 search every turn. Gores, because Gores is just invaluable to plenty of plays. I mean, and when you're dealing with infirmities that are trying to go for the OTK, Gore stops the OTK dead in its tracks. And so, I mean, Gore is just an invaluable asset to the deck. For spells, I got Gold Stark. My first target's usually Rescue Cat because I want to get the Dark Soul out as fast as possible into my graveyard. But I mean, it's for any occasion. I might, like, you know, get like an Oppression or a GC to my hand or just something. It's just, but usually it's Rescue Cat. One Pot of Avarice. I tried it at 2. Inconsistent. Like, sometimes I need it, sometimes I won't. And everybody knows who's played 2 Pot of Avarice or 3 that double pot hands suck beginning of the duel. So I've stuck to 1, and it's been working out well so far. 2 Saber Slashes. I like these because, 1, they can go from a smashing ground-like thing to a full lightning vortex. The best part about it is that it doesn't target no matter how many things it kills. Starlight Road can activate to them. Not only is it just a good card, but also it leaves me room to side out. I can side these things out for Nox, Corridors of Pain, any 2 magic cards I need for siding out. I can side these things out because it's just like that. They're like great, but they don't need to be in the deck for the deck to work. Staples like Heavy Storm, MST. This deck needs Cold Wave. Cold Wave like punishes in this deck. Cold Wave sync for Hunley, or Cold Wave Rescue Cat into Hunley, and just blow crap up. Body is very important. I mean, everybody knows how important body is. Brain Control, Mind Control. 3 Saber Holes. I mean, stop running Bottomless because the deck doesn't have much room for it, but Saber Holes they're monster. Get past Lads, get past Stardust, get past a lot of things. Stop things before they nuke your field like JD or Call Party like that. It's just, it's boss. Saber Hole is boss. You can't run the deck without it. Well, I mean, you could, but it'd just be a sucky deck. 2 Royal Oppressions. Now, I know some people may think that, you know, because it's X-sabers and how much special summon you can't run Oppressions. But that is so not true, because once you have a good field position, you can pop Oppression and keep them down. And then when you want to, in this deck, you got so much Spell and Trap Destruction without, you can save your Mystical Space Typhoons and Dust Tornadoes by just using Hunleys instead. And you'll have enough Spell and Trap Destruction to use it. Not only that, but you can use Saber Slash to target your own Oppression and blow it up, and then you can get on your special summon roll again. 2 Dust Tornadoes because I like backward destruction. I need it. I've got Hunley, so I save these for when I need them, but I mean, heck, even though I run 2 Oppressions, this deck fears Oppression. So I need these 2 just so I could slam Oppression, slam Whirlwinds if I don't want them getting their hand control and their searches. You know, just anything. Slam Launcher, Infernity Launcher before it hits, which is mainly why I put the Oppression in there, because of Infernities, but besides the point. 2 GECs, because 3 comes up as a dead draw too much, and just 2's enough. 2's a good number with this. Of course, Mirror Force, and good old Solemn. I mean, it's Solemn, enough said. Then, moving on to my Synchro deck. I got the Mistworm, comes into play a lot. 2 Gotems. I mean, like, it's Gotems, Instant Loop, whatever. Big swinger. 1 Stardust, 1 Colossal. Running 2 of these right now because Bogger Knights can only be Synchro summoned into X-saber monsters. But now that I'm only running 2 instead of 3, I really want to take this second one out and get a Thought Ruler Archfiend. Ancient Fairy Dragon, because it's a wall, and I don't, you know, maybe call me paranoid, but I really don't want to get up against a deck like Gravekeepers and not be able to touch my graveyard because of Necro Valley. So this thing blows it up and I gain life points. Brionic, I mean, enough said. Goyo, of course, staple. 3 Hunleys. Some people just run 2. I love 3 Hunleys because I sync for them so much. You get them out so easily in this deck, and to be completely honest, it just works, alright? So, you save your Heavy Storms and Mystical Space Typhoons. I'm kind of running out of time, just realized that, looking at this, so I'm going to keep going. Catastor, and army arm. Well, that was my video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Team Paradis signing out.